CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie MaSheen, alongside my right hand man, Cash, no motherfucking money. What's the word, my boy?
Cash, boy. You know they need cash.
You know that.
Barely need you. Need me. But proceed. I'm sorry. I love you.
When they need some cash, they talking about money.
Yeah,
not
know.
you,
not me. Because I ain't got it. I'm willing to take it. If you got it, I'll take half.
Whatever, nigga.
Let's go.
We choose what the future brings, man. Black culture through music, always in eXpozed TV studios, man. This is episode 127. We back in here, man, for all our YouTube subscribers, man. If you watching this, just hit that subscribe button, man.
We ain't got to tell y'all that.
Hit that bell. Turn your notifications on, man. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever we drop in on Monday and on Wednesdays, I want y'all to know what the fuck's going on, man. And,
every Monday and Wednesday?
Every Monday and Wednesday.
I thought y'all was going to say y'all wasn't Jamaican.
Yeah, we're not. We're not.
But Patois so easy to copy. It's like, nigga, you know?
It really is. But we in the best studio, man. If you need
Speak on that.
A music video.
This is your studio.
If you need a photo shoot.
This is your studio.
If you need some B-rolls for your video.
Where else? This is your studio. They get it. Bro.
Yes. Ran by Kateria Cologne, the boss lady, and the creative director, Matt Thomas, man. Shout out to them. They are new parents. They just had a baby. Shout out to Baby Ocean, man.
Baby Ocean.
I don't know if the gunshots is appropriate, but we're going to let them off anyway, man. Shout out to the little man.
Got to protect the babies, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Protect the little ones at all costs, man. I mean, bro, this is one of the #1 production studios in New England. A lot of people come here for their stuff, man. And if you want high quality, you know you're going to get it, man. If you need a Red X series, you got a single that you want to push, you want to take it to the next level, give it a crazy visual. Red X, Matt Thomas behind the lens, man. We're going to hook you up. We're going to keep you looking crazy, man. You know that. Also, shout out to one of our I keep saying officials. I said that shit last week. One of our official sponsors, Punch Pies.
Ooh.
Packed with a punch, man. You know, from our own Chanel Shantae, the Empress, man. If you have the munchies, nigga, I know you niggas be getting high.
Right wrist.
You niggas be getting high in the motherfucker, man. And even if you don't, man, if you got a sweet tooth, you just like pie. I mean, you know, all types of fucking flavors, man. There's Oreo. There's I don't even know all the flavors, man. Look, Punch Pies packed with a punch, man. This shit's hard. It's great. It's fucking amazing, my nigga. Holla at Chanel Shantae. She gonna get you whatever flavor you need. She's always dropping new shit every single motherfucking week. And also, shout out to Chanel Shantae. She hasn't been in the building, you know what I mean, in the last couple of weeks, but she's working.
Always working.
She's working, man. She's actually about to be on a panel.
There's nobody that represents us better than Chanel.
Absolutely, my nigga. I wholeheartedly believe that, man. Like, she's clean.
Yeah, like when we go to events, niggas be like, yo, I seen them niggas.
Them niggas is with this shit.
Yeah.
Right,
you know
right.
They'll represent us well, but yeah. What
Diplomacy.
Yeah, what's that event, though? I seen that.
It's at the garage, the podcast garage in Austin.
Okay.
She's going to be over there representing us. There's going to be a lot of other podcasters there. I'm sorry, I don't remember the other ones.
Women in
podcasts. It is women in podcasts. I know Danielle, Miss Hot Sauce, is going to be there, man. Shout out Miss Hot Sauce, man. Spark FM, man. Shout out to Vanya Land for, promoting it and all of that as well, man. I love that word. I love that Chanel is, getting invited to these type of events because it goes to show you that, the star power that we believe in. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out Chanel Shantae, man. Shout out to Punch Pies, packed with a punch. And we here, my brother.
Yeah.
What's up
C's, baby. Again.
Yes.
Very crucial.
Yes.
You can't get too hyped.
Why?
We gotta, this is where you put the foot down.
Okay.
These light-skinned niggas are terrified.
Yes.
Okay? They are scared. Klay Thompson's over there being a Stranger Thing. Talking about talking about
what, the F-bomb shit?
Yeah, but I know he was, he was trolling.
Yeah.
Cause obviously he's heard worse. He's been to Utah.
Right.
You know what I mean? and they hate everything.
What did he say? Class act Boston.
Yeah.
Very classy
Boston. He said
classy.
Stay classy Boston.
Yeah, very classy Boston.
Very classy Boston.
Fucking pussy.
Yeah. Fuck
Klay Thompson, my nigga, on Dead Dog. That nigga straight bitch.
So this game tomorrow,
John
which this is gonna drop after the game, but Hopefully we win that game. 87%, we win the champ. We winning this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I already told niggas this
We
shit.
just gotta beware of a quarter 3.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
third
bro,
quarter,
it's
bro. They
like,
put everything into the third quarter.
Yes.
Like Steph Curry was in that bitch with 4 fouls and he didn't sit because they bet everything. And I like gambling, and I understand. Like
we know,
you know, but it's like you bet on that a lot of the time. You can do it, but right now it's coming up.
Yo, it's a physicality thing, bro. You seeing it, bro.
It's tough.
I mean, I'm not saying they don't got it, but do they got it enough to go 7?
they can't be
That's-
as big
that's
as
the
we
question.
are. No.
But yeah, that's been like my, the
Right.
fun.
Of course.
I'm locked in.
I want to get into the red cups and ratings
Okay,
for
word.
this week
Yeah,
because I really want to bring in the guests. I want to get straight into that, man. Especially I want to go back into the Celtics talk because he clearly has a lot to say about that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
But red cups and ratings
Ooh, who we got?
this week, man. So first off, I want to tell y'all something, right, about red cups and ratings.
What you gonna tell me?
We don't always get to everything, right? But persistency and consistency is a motherfucker, right? And it doesn't mean we didn't hear it. It just means we haven't rated it yet, right? And this is a gentleman who been reaching out to us for a little while about rating his project, and I don't really know why we didn't get to it yet. But
When it dropped.
better late than never, right?
Yeah.
So the first one we want to talk about here, my nigga, is "To Die For" by OD. This is "To Die For," and he's starring as Peoples Hernandez on this,
from
right?
Shaft,
Right.
and I love that character.
That.
Bro.
Right.
He was like, "Why they call you? You want to know why they call me Peoples? Because people think as people."
Right. So, shout out to OD, man. You know what I mean? The whole Bloody Bean collection, man. This was a 11-track project. It's about 31 minutes long. How'd you feel about it, bro?
Well, I mean, it was good production for one. I love the production.
Good production.
Production off top, my favorite part of the whole thing.
Right.
And he wants to make a song.
Yes.
I can hear that he wants to make a song every song because he has a hook every song.
Yes.
And the hook every song is just like sometimes you could do without.
Right.
And then like I feel like I don't know if he's trying that out or I didn't listen to any other stuff, but it was tough for me to really like ride and listen to. You know me,
Right.
I like to smoke.
Right.
Shit, I like good storytelling. I like a cohesiveness.
Yeah.
A flow, a steady flow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was knocking, but I like words, so like I'm listening to the words and you know, yeah.
I mean, I liked it as a whole, but like you're saying, lyrically, he's not what I would actually go for. Like you know what I mean? Like when it comes to like what I'm riding around to, listening to and shit like that.
Yeah.
I like that he displayed his intelligence on it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
dude,
for sure.
You can tell dude's a smart dude.
As shit.
He's careful with the beats that he selects. I like his features. He had a lot of good features on here, man. Sheikh Hanif, man, on Hood Goodbye Letter, man. Shout out my man Sheikh Hanif. Feed the Family.
Oh yeah, he had great features on there.
Hood Goodbye Letter. Divine, the singer on Sex in the City and also Another Day. I like what she does, what she brings to his records. Also, there was another one that, for whatever reason, I think I can't really pinpoint exactly what female was on it. I'm pretty sure it was Yaya Gabbana on She Loves Me Now. It was either She Loves Me Now or Fetish. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But I recognize the female's voice on some other shit. But for whatever reason, it's not listed on this track list. But also Touch Lord and D Loops. I mean, look, bro, my favorite joint was by him. I gotta say was I Ain't Shit But My Mama Love Me. Right. Anybody that's talking about their mom, man, they throwing it up for my Dukes. You know what I mean? You gotta respect that.
No, that was a good song.
You know what I mean?
There was some good songs.
Right. Any man, you know what I mean, raised by a single mother, man, you gotta tip your hat to her. It's hard for a woman to raise a man. I liked it as a whole, man. But Anything else before we give the rating?
Nah, what we give it?
Out of 5 red cups, man. We gave OD to Die For, starring as Peoples Hernandez, man, a 3.7 out of 5 stars. Shout out OD, man. Keep working, bro. Keep doing you, bro. The only piece of advice that I would give is give people more you, and that's all. You know what I mean? More you. Personality beats skill all the time.
That's all. That
right,
dog.
right. The next one, this is one that, like I said, like I like to go back and try to see shit that we missed that I felt should be talked about, right? Just because he's making moves, he's doing his thing.
He's working.
This is somebody who's actually worked with, eXpozed TV before as well, man. So shout out my man Bougie Leak. In January, I believe, he dropped Convergence, right? Convergence, how many tracks is on Convergence, man? It's about 14 tracks. It's about 42 minutes long. What you think about
records?
It, bro?
Good records. I
Okay.
liked it. I liked it. I thought it was, he does some hooks too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's a hooky rapper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so the hooky rap, I always, where I'm at with it now is like the hooky rap is dying. Unless the hook is like steady, like this hook gotta be banging. Like
I can't
you can't just throw. I feel like hook get thrown in. You can't just throw.
Hooks are dying.
Like
bro.
you
What does that
can't.
even
You
mean?
like what I mean by that is like you can't just throw a hook in just because. Like you can't just be like, oh, the song needs a hook.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like some of them songs I listen to, I'm like, I could hear it without the hook.
So what you're referring to is songwriting.
Yeah.
You feel like his songwriting could be stronger.
Yeah, songwriting could definitely be strong.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. What else?
Thank you. That's you landed that for me.
Right.
I didn't know how to project that.
Right.
Good look.
No
But
doubt.
yeah,
That's all we hear, my nigga.
yeah.
You know
But
what I'm
other than that, I liked the production was amazing.
The production was great.
Another one with like production that was off the wall. Like,
saying? Yeah.
so it's like that shit is crazy to me. It's like, where's niggas getting these beats? Like,
I don't know.
like,
I don't get it.
Like that shit is crazy. The beats is crazy, and he went ham with a lot. When he had features on there,
Yeah.
he shined bright.
He had 3 features on there. Shining bright though.
He did
on
good
the
on.
features.
He did
I
good
mean,
on
look,
features.
he was par to par with his features, right? With what the people he had. He only had 3 features: Last Days, Millie's, and T Grizzly. My nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
But he didn't bring no weak bars to those.
Right.
He didn't bring no weak bars to them shits.
But the songs that those guys was on was also like adjacent to what they're doing lyrically.
They
as
were
well.
surfing on
Right,
that shit.
Right.
Last Days murdered that shit.
Yeah. So I think
man.
I think he chose his
his
features
for sure.
correctly. My nigga. He was really good at that, my nigga.
I feel like he chose his beats too.
Yeah.
I feel like he heard the beats first. I feel like he could ride around to them instrumentals like all day long.
I think he also like gave a good piece of himself too.
Oh yeah, it definitely was storytelling.
Storytelling about his, how he got into music. He used to play ball. I mean, he was an athlete before. I guess he got hurt. All through the stories, we can hear this is his story. This is what I talk about: giving more of yourself, right, as artists, right? Because
It's just crucial.
a lot of the times niggas drop some shit and they're making these like very cookie cutter records, right? Good songs, but no personality
That's
attached
what I'm
to
saying.
it, right?
Like throwing a hook. That's what I
Right.
mean by throwing a hook.
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean? It's like you just because like stuff up the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he also gave parts of his life on it.
Yeah,
bro.
true.
So I don't think that really coincides with each other, right? I think I agree that he needs to work on his songwriting.
Songwriting, yeah, that's
Songwriting is because there's verbiage selection that I felt could have been better. I felt like his rhyme patterns could have been better, but as a whole, from start to finish,
Yeah. I
he
could
was
listen to
himself, right?
I could listen to it.
Right, he was himself,
I could definitely listen to it.
right? You know what I mean? So,
What do we give it?
as a whole, man, what we gave Bougie Leak, he's working too, man. Shout out to Bougie
yeah,
Leak,
nah.
man. Bougie Leak is fucking working.
It's not slack.
He's doing a lot right now, man. So Convergence by Bougie Leak. Out of 5 red cups, man, we gave it a 3.8. So shout out to Bougie Lee. Keep working, bro. I mean, keep doing your thing, my nigga. Keep developing, bro. We watching what you're doing, bro, for sure, man. You ready to bring in our guest, bro?
Yeah, man. Let's do that.
All right, let's do it, man. So this week, man, you know, we got a Mattapan native in the building. Everybody knows how we throw it up for Mattapan natives, man. We always dress it up. We always fucking get excited, my nigga, because he done walk through the same streets that we done walk through. Now, when I first heard of this young gentleman, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Right? I heard his voice. I heard his cadence on the record. I heard how he rides a beat. I heard his beat selection. And I also did a little research. I started digging up on him and seeing the people that he collaborates with frequently, seeing the people that he's aligned with, and seeing his, respect within the scene. And then starting seeing how far back he goes as far as making music, man. So this guy's been doing his thing for a while now. I love his sound, and we just trying to learn more of his story, man. So I need anybody and everybody to put your hands together, give your undivided attention to my man Kadeem. What's good, baby?
Yo. You know what it is? Mattapan Sucker. What up?
Mattapan USA.
Cash.
Mattapan USA.
You know we here.
What's the
yeah,
word,
man.
baby?
I'm happy to be here. You know,
Only nigga we get something else to drink for, nigga.
Yo, listen,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
love.
I mean,
yeah.
You know, it's that special Mattapan treatment.
word,
You know,
word,
like
word.
fuck these other
That's
niggas.
Real shit, my nigga.
Fuck these other niggas, bro.
Real shit.
Oh my god.
I always say that Mattapan is like, you know what I mean? It's one of the smallest parts of Boston,
Super
Yeah.
small.
right? But it's very distinct.
The name rings bells.
You know a nigga from Mattapan, you always gonna remember
Yeah.
that nigga's from Mattapan.
Yeah. This it's like a thing where there's there's a respect thing, and then also there's like this running joke thing that I see. Obviously, niggas joke around.
Dirty
Obviously,
Mattapan
all the
niggas
hood.
and shit.
Everybody,
like
everybody
Mattapan niggas
jokes
invented the
around and
roach
shit.
blunt.
But
They say we invented the roach
or
blunt, man.
Mattapan nigga gonna steal something and help you look for it. Like that's some crazy shit, nigga. But the thing is, there really is a respect, because what comes with that is the fact that it's niggas that grind from Penn. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas that really grind from Mattapan for real. Like it's not, doesn't have the glitz, doesn't have the glamour like this as some hoods got. So it's different, bro. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that we like minded right now. You know.
Word, bro. But for the people who don't know who Kadeem is, man, give us a quick rundown of who you are, what you do, what you represent, bro.
Yeah, man. So my name's Kadeem. If you don't know who I am, what I represent, in all honesty, it's really just is taking what you know and what you understand in life and applying it and helping out the next person. That's really where I'm at.
like
Each
that.
one teach one.
Word.
That's really where I'm at.
Word.
Like it really is a thing where there's too much knowledge and wealth and love that's out in the world to not be shared. So I mean that's where I'm at with my shit. You know, I wanted to make sure that my peoples are heard, that my people are respected, and you know that's where I'm at with this. So that's who I am, and that's who I try to exude as a person on a daily.
That's fine.
Okay.
You think that has anything to do with ego? I'm big on like,
That's real. That's good.
I'm
shit.
big on being like egoless. Like
Yeah.
I'm striving to be 100%
Yeah.
egoless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to be without it.
That ego death.
Yeah,
like kill
you
it
know what
off.
I mean, like because like that shit just brings up so much shit, like conflict, just little shit on your own, nigga. You could be in traffic, nigga, cut you off. Now you feeling, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, it's
Nah,
like
for
just,
sure.
that's your ego.
I live
sure.
in my ego.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's it's give and take.
I live in that.
Yeah, it's
Because-
give and take.
Because when it comes with that information, like niggas don't want to give information sometimes because they like being first.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was first. Nigga,
Yeah.
I knew that shit first.
Right.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
it's crazy with that. One of my favorite quotes is like, it don't matter if you're first, it's matter if you do it right.
Right.
How much niggas this shit first and then got oversought?
Right.
You know, like it happens all the time. So for me, that's where it's like going back to what you said about ego. It's not even a thing of, I think it is ego, but not even on some like, I think there's this interpretation when people hear the word ego, they hear cockiness. And niggas gotta like just get rid of that shit. That's not what it means. You know what I'm saying?
So
Ego,
what's your interpretation?
in my opinion, ego is self and awareness of self, whether that be a negative perception or a positive perception, right? So it's a matter of balance. There's some people who have negative egos, and what happens, they get gassed up in themselves, and then they think that they're better than other people. I think there's people who have positive egos and realize what they say and do does affect people in a way. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see. Everything is a balance in life, bro. Everything in life is a balance to me, bro.
Yeah,
honestly.
that was. Yeah, that makes me rethink my whole shit.
Yeah. So I mean, it might be a part of my ego where I'm like, yeah, like that's how I feel. That's how I want to bring people out. Not because I think I'm better than anybody else or anything, but like just because I know what I can bring as far as balance.
Some niggas you better than.
Oh, I'm better than a lot of niggas. I'm better than a lot of niggas. I'm better than a lot of niggas. Right?
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
That's the balance.
Yeah.
You know, I got to bring that out, nigga. I'm better than a lot of niggas.
Like fact, like we talk that shit all the time.
Oh yeah, you mean like we was just talking
We
about
was
earlier.
just talking about it. Like
About
that
all the
award.
awards.
About podcasting, yeah.
Podcast, like music podcast.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna win?
Bro, y'all got the energy right now, bro.
Right.
You got the energy.
Right.
And, y'all keep going.
So confidence separates it, or confidence is part of ego. It has to be separate.
Yeah,
Has
that's
to be
real.
separate. Because you got to be in a situation where confidence has to reign supreme.
Yeah.
Right.
Like without confidence, nigga, you absolutely shatter, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like when you record, confidence is on a million.
Yeah, man, and that's by way of practicing. You know, that's. I'm a student, honestly. Like, I consider myself like a lifelong learner. Like, you don't stop learning until you die. You don't stop growing until you die. Even, you know what I'm saying? So it's a thing where it's like that confidence that you're talking about. Like, bro, like that is only exhibited in my shit because like I know that I've been on the lowest of lows. I've tried things. I've put shit out. I've listened to people. I've traveled to cities to perform in front of fucking 4 people. And this, that, and the third, all this other shit. Just to see, I'm like, yo, like, now I know who I am in this image. So now obviously I'm still growing and the shit. I ain't shit, but I'm going to be shit. You feel me? So it's just a matter of getting to that point, getting to that level. So.
All right, so let's go back to your story, right?
Yeah.
And like before the music.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so I mean, you being from Mattapan, like, right? So I asked you earlier, what part of Mattapan?
Yeah. So I grew up on Standard.
Okay.
So Standard and River Street.
Right.
You know, that was for a long time, as you know, because obviously both y'all niggas is Caribbean boys. Like the whole family in the crib, auntie, uncle, now Jamaican.
Oh, you Jamaican.
Jamaican. Done know or die. Done know or die. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Copying my action. Why?
Nah, but I'm Haitian by association because I'm from Mattapan.
Right.
You know, like yo.
Exactly.
So but you know how it is. Auntie in the crib, uncle in the crib, grandma in the crib, grandpa in the crib, like everybody in the crib, everybody in the crib. So like that was like where I started off as a kid, and you know, going back and forth, I ended up moving from Mattapan around like 6th, 7th grade, and moving on to Stoughton.
Okay.
Moms wanted out of the city.
okay.
Yeah, moms wanted out of the, you know how it is, bro.
Yeah,
bro, and the thing is, so 6th grade for me is 01.
Okay.
So that the parents
9/11.
murder exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, not a lot of us one thing, but let's talk about like 4 years after that, the triple homicide and like, you know what I'm saying, like a bunch of shit that was happening.
No,
in the city at the
2001
time.
was mad violent.
That's what I'm saying. So
It
she
was
was
mad
like, yo,
violent.
like, nah, we got to get out of here.
Right.
So Stoughton for a couple years, and then I moved to Brockton. Brockton's the second home. Shout out Brockton.
Okay.
Shout some gunshots for Brockton.
right.
Real quick.
Shout out Brockton.
I know niggas.
Shout
I know
out
Boston
Brockton.
niggas is reluctant for that shit.
No. We fuck with Brockton. We fuck with Brockton.
When it comes to this musical shit, right?
Yeah, not for real.
yeah,
So
yeah,
real.
So is that how you built your relationship with Van Buren?
That's a good question. You know what's funny? Like they're younger than me, so I didn't even really know them niggas in high school, to be quite honest, bro.
Wow.
I really didn't. Like
None of y'all niggas know each other in Brockton High. 4,000
it's 4,000 niggas, bro. Like what the fuck? It's 4,000 niggas, bro.
I'll never go to a Brockton High graduation. That shit is a whole 2 days,
Yo,
nigga.
But there'll only be like 100 niggas graduate.
100 niggas graduated. 16 baby mamas in the
Right.
God, nigga.
Niggas be 22 playing varsity.
They be pregnant on that stage getting that diploma, my
The
nigga.
freshmen be sick, nigga. They like, nigga, I just made varsity, but I'm playing against this 22-year-old nigga. He's over here trucking niggas.
You playing against niggas that's doing their IRS
Right.
taxes and
Brockton-
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Brockton-
These niggas got their kids in the crowd and shit.
Nah, but shout out Brockton a couple times.
Brockton did you good. Brockton had to do you good.
Nah, Brockton really was a second home because, yo, it really was one of those things where I grew up, like I said, in Mattapan, so that was obviously like the first start of my life as far as like learning life and this, that, and the third. And yo, those are pivotal years. Like that like middle school to high school.
Word.
That's pivotal years. So we make all the connections. You feel me? So 2 of those years was in Stoughton, and then then I was in Brockton. So there's one of those things where I was just like, bro, like now this is a whole new hood for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, like it really was different because I was on some like I was in Stoughton, bro. I wasn't safe. Niggas got stopped by cops all the time and shit like that. That's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Not safe.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is that the fact of like, I know
you're not selling me on safe in Brockton. 01 is still 01 over there, nigga.
Yeah, so nigga, but when I get there, I'm like, bro, like I just came from this safe ass white town and shit, and now I'm back in another hood, and I've been removed from a hood for about 3 years. I gotta reoperate. I gotta figure out how to move.
You gotta readjust.
You know, thankfully, bro was there, my big bro, and you know, I'm not gonna say shit, but you know, we did what we had to do, and it's one of those things where it's like, got my head on right, but it was just like, bro, there was just so much shit going on to the point where I'm thinking about it, I'm like, bro, like what the fuck is this life I live right now, bro? It's to the point where I'm like, niggas getting shot during the school day, niggas getting stabbed during the school day, niggas is fucking like going to parties, the parties getting shot up, like this, that, and the third.
Welcome to Brockton.
Yeah, bro. So it's to the point I'm like, yo, like what do I want to do in my life? You know, and that's when I've always been rapping, I've always been like writing, but that was like when I really started. That's why I always got love for Brockton. That was like the first official studio I went to on the north side in Brockton, and that was just like a thing. I'm like, bro, I was nervous as fuck.
What studio
What was that?
I remember the. I'm not even. I remember the name.
It
It was on North. It was on
warehouse?
North Montello though. It was on North Montello.
Was it like a big ass
It wasn't
white
that
building?
big. What's the name?
Nah,
of
not
that
Dover.
spot?
You're thinking of
Oh,
Dover.
yeah.
Dover.
Yeah, but that was long before. I don't even think that was even. It's called the Stacey Adams building.
Dover's one big.
Bro, it's just big as bro. It's big as fuck, nigga.
We didn't see some shit in that
Like the
building.
Matrix, nigga. You know in the Matrix when you got the scene with all the doors and shit.
doors,
Like, bro, it's like niggas
I don't
just
go
big
in
as
that
fuck,
building
nigga.
Son.
Brockton is funny, man. Brockton's still jumping.
Brockton's a
nigga.
very interesting place.
Yeah, they
my
still
nigga.
double dutching out there, nigga. They jumping out there, nigga.
You got the bag. If you can, if you can get out,
Oh, shit.
or dead dogs, man.
If you younger than 20 years old, don't worry about that.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah,
You'll
they have
look it
no
up. You'll
idea.
figure it
They
out
have
one day.
no idea what that
You'll look
is.
it out one
Yeah,
day.
So when did you start releasing music, like and like really feeling
'cause
yourself
what year
as
was
a
that?
rapper?
Yeah, you know what? That's actually. I'm happy you asked those questions in 2 parts because it's
Right.
like there's releasing music and then there's feeling yourself.
Right.
Because there's a lot of niggas even now who are releasing music and don't even know who they are. You know, so it's like for me, I started releasing. I think the first thing I released was like 2010,
Okay.
and it was just some like random
Wow.
like EP, like 6 songs.
Okay.
Rapping on a couple of beats, like J Dilla beats, MF Doom beats, whatever.
Nice.
Like this, that, and the third.
I can see that.
And yeah, and you know, yeah, of course, it
Yeah.
makes sense. And that's when I went by OK.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't. Some people know that. Not everybody knows that. But for a while, I went by original Kadeem OK between like 2010 and like 2014. So at that point, I released like a project in 2010. That was like my first thing I did, and then I released another one in like early 2013. Then I released another one in 2014. So those 3 projects aren't on the internet anymore, but obviously they helped me shape who I am. And I know you might be like, why the fuck? Like you say they help you shape who I am. Why aren't you on the internet? I think I've grown past them, you know?
Right.
So
That's fair.
yeah, no,
I respect that.
That's how I feel at least.
Was that the name change then? Is that why you
Yeah.
was just like Kadeem?
Yeah, so the name change actually happened around the 3rd project. So I dropped the one called Bigelow, me and Hassan Barclay.
Okay.
He's a producer from Roxbury.
Okay.
Um,
I feel like I heard the name before.
yeah, I mean he got it.
Name
He's
sounds
been on the scene for a little bit, actually a long bit, and like, and nah, he's someone who I grew up with. That's the homie for sure. And we did a project together. At that point, that's when I started calling myself Kadeem, but it was like a transitional thing for people. And that's the part that fucked me up because I'm trying to give these experiences back in my hometown of where I'm at in Boston. Yeah. But it's like a thing where it's like niggas don't know who I am. And that was fucked up to me. That was fucked up, you know, because like it really felt like I was on some like stranger shit.
That's a fair realization, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's reality.
Yeah.
Right. And but what did you do with that?
I think what I ended up figuring out is because so now to answer your second part of your question, you said releasing music, and then the second part was
Feeling
like
yourself.
finding yourself.
Right.
The part of the finding with myself was I dropped a project around 2019 called World Sport.
Oh, I love World.
Thank
love
you.
that
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That shit was fire.
Thank you. That's like that's my first album.
You don't smoke no weed?
Yo, this nigga asked it like 30 minutes after, bro. Like, you don't smoke no weed, bro.
Like, yo, that's my take
World Sport's
now,
fire.
bro.
World
Yeah,
Sport's fire.
That's my weed
Bro,
take now.
yeah, for real. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Well, I mean, don't make it be a weed plate. Be a weed tape.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my weed take. Yeah. Nah.
I hear you. But
It's crazy because like I hear that and it's like your soul is old as fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You trapped in like a
time capsule.
like, yo, my nigga, like you was really born a long time ago,
I
nigga.
appreciate that.
You've been reincarnated
I appreciate
whenever
that.
you was born, my
Word.
nigga.
I really, yo, it's crazy because I really been like kind of thinking about myself in my life as far as like what I'm meant to do. So when I hear shit like that, I really do appreciate that, bro, for real. Cause like
Cause how old are you?
29.
And who are your influences musically?
Oh,
I got it.
Great
My
question.
first influence that I really like when I first heard rap, the first artist that made me cry was DMX.
Wow.
Bro, like listening
What
to
song?
Slippin'. Bro, I remember watching Slippin' 98 in the
Yeah.
crib, watching the video and the scene where nigga gets shot and falls back. My fault, and he's on the stairs and he's waiting in the ambulance like this. And I'm just like, bro, this is real pain, bro. This is real emotion.
Yes.
You know, like this is real. So like X was like who started as far as like getting pain and emotion. Pac, because my brother, like, you know, when my bro was locked up and he write letters home,
Right.
he would tell me what Pac songs to listen to.
Wow.
When I would write him back, whatever.
Wow.
So then Pac, and then really like a big jump or the blend of this shit of like the pain and like trying to figure out like, honestly, I consider myself a smart nigga. I'm not dumb,
Right.
honestly.
I can see.
I really not
Bro,
dumb.
you know who I hear when I hear listen to you?
Who you
I'm
about to
like,
say?
Black Thought, bro.
That's he's definitely in my top 10.
Crazy.
He's
I'm
definitely in my
not
top
gonna
10.
I can definitely see that.
He's definitely
Bro,
in my
I'm not
top
gonna
10.
hold you, bro. I was just looking it up on my phone to make sure I was right.
Yeah, that's what
bro. It's
I
Black.
had to make
Yo,
sure.
nah,
was Black Thought, bro.
anytime if I'm trying to like bar out and write a freestyle, he's definitely something that comes to my mind, bro. Because bro, the shit that he says, bro, like, and even like he's done amazing shit with the Roots, but he has amazing solo project.
Yeah.
There's like a 6-track EP he dropped like 3 years ago. That was like crazy, but either way, the last one is Lupe though. Lupe is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, Lupe is actually a big inspiration, and that's why when niggas hear my shit, they're like, "Yo, like, you know how to ride a beat and this and the third, but you don't do it in a conventional way." And that's Lupe. That's really a lot of that is actually due to Lupe. Like that nigga, like, bro, just crazy shit, bro. Just says the craziest shit. Can put messages within messages. I don't know what that means.
Triple
Maybe I
entendres.
gotta go to therapy to figure that shit out, or why I like to put messages within messages. But like, yo,
Yeah.
like those are the three: X, Pac, and Lupe. You know. So
Lyricism, bro, you got it.
thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
You got it, and you're good with imagery too.
Thank you.
You paint a story
Thank
really
you.
well.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's my shit, right? Like growing up, you know, I love Ghostface, Raekwon. You know what I'm saying? So
Yo, time out. I really appreciate that
Yeah.
because I don't think niggas really get face, bro. For
Yeah,
real.
bro.
Like niggas hear shit and they think the niggas saying random shit. Like,
No,
bro, that nigga's really speaking
face,
science right now for real,
Like,
bro. I appreciate that.
you know, my favorite Ghostface album is the Pretty Tony, right? The Pretty Tony album.
It's a good album.
I like storytellers, so yeah.
When that nigga said live from Staten Island where the gangsters kill, only place on the map that got the $30 bills, and we front like we got millions. It reminded me of Mattapan because it's like these is niggas who's making shit happen out of nothing, my nigga.
And they push to the side. They push to the
Push to
side,
the
nigga.
side, my
They
nigga.
push to the side.
And I feel like Mattapan's been pushed to the
Yeah,
side, right?
for real,
Because
for
you
real.
got Roxbury. Roxbury's the mecca of black.
Right,
people,
yeah, no, for sure,
right?
for sure,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Malcolm X, bro.
We're
You know
gonna
what I'm
always
saying?
throw it up
Like,
for Roxbury.
Yeah, we know everything.
Even
Yeah.
MLK lived in Roxbury.
Yeah, I'm
for a
hip.
little bit,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? When it comes when it comes to blackness in Boston,
Yeah.
Roxbury's gonna take that. But then it's like, you know, when they say, you know, Manhattan keep on making it, Brooklyn keep on taking it. Mattapan's Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna take that title every fucking time. my
On
nigga.
Dead Dog. You know you coming to Mattapan.
On Dead Dog.
For something. for something.
You know what it is?
We are the outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
The next town over is the burbs.
Which is, but the thing is, it's a clear divide.
Yes.
And that's not an issue, because I'm not saying anything wrong with it. But when you see a Hyde Park in Dedham and you see the blend, or you see a Roxbury in the South End and you start seeing the blend. Obviously, South End has hoods, so I'm not saying anything like that.
South End is crazy.
But like, there's a clear
Legendary
fucking legendary, legendary. But there's a clear divide. Like niggas in Milton know, like nigga, I'm not crossing that welcome to Mattapan sign.
Absolutely not.
Clear divide.
Absolutely.
Even though there's a fuck ton of gentrification going on, but that's everywhere. But like, it's really crazy. That's like the last place to be touched. Like that big ass shit that's being built in Mattapan Square.
That big ass fucking.
There's a big ass condominium built in every hood, but Mattapan was like the last one for that shit to be built. So it's kind of like, it speaks to that, bro.
It's the last piece of gentrification.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like if you could conquer Mattapan, you could control these blacks.
On that dog.
Honestly, nigga. Like for real, nigga.
Haitians still reign supreme.
And it was the Mecca of Haitians. It was the Mecca of Haitians. The Koreans ran Mattapan Square growing up, right? But who were the consumers, right? It was the Haitians. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you like this. I had a client in my office the other day. Nigga live in Milton. He grew up in Milton. All of that. And I was like, oh, yeah, I grew up right up the street from y'all, man. He was like, word, where? I was like, Mattapan. Right? And he's like, and I was like, yeah, I used to steal all y'all bikes. That was on your lawn.
Dead dogs. That was the goal. They left them on the lawn.
Bro.
They left them shits for the taking.
Bro. I broke it down to him. I said, we don't live by those rules.
Yeah, bro, that's different,
You
bro.
left your bike in the front.
Unchained, nigga.
Just
Unchained, nigga.
I said, y'all niggas is
I
too
got
comfortable.
to pick. I couldn't ride 2 bikes. If I could ride 3 bikes, I'd be feeling 3 at a time. I had a choice to pick. I used to shop.
Niggas had bicycle junkyards.
Bro, I remember me and my moms when we used to drive by, because obviously, you know, you go through fucking Blue Hill Ave, and you cut through fucking the Parkway and shit like that. Whenever we go to Brockton to visit family, or Stoughton or Randolph, whatever, 138 exactly. Niggas would be driving by, and my mom's Jamaican, obviously, and she'd look and she'd be like, blood clean, them not close them curtain.
Right.
Yeah, the curtain just like, yo, bro, you could drive by, see niggas just eating dinner, cutting it up. Milk on the side.
You know what the
just
fuck
like,
they eating.
like crazy.
That's a decent steak.
Bro, like, nigga, like, I could reach in your window and change your life right now. Bro, like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, this is crazy.
Night and day, man.
Yeah, man.
And
B&Es, that's crazy.
And
you ever did a B&E?
Oh, God.
No, no.
Nah, we passed statutes of limitations. Don't worry.
This is true.
But we back. Yo, we old now, nigga. We old.
Actually, I haven't.
That wasn't my thing. But I knew a guy.
That was my thing. That was my thing. A little bit in Mattapan, and then like moving on Brockton.
I'm a more live and direct.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
This nigga said up close and personal.
I ran with some niggas in Mattapan, but I was scared to do dirt in Mattapan because my mom.
That's real.
My mom was a business owner.
Nah, that's real.
So
that's real.
Everybody knew my mom, and my mom would whoop that ass.
Yo, that's family first, bro.
It don't matter how gangsta I thought I was. I was scared shitless of my mother. I wasn't scared of police.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared of niggas in the streets.
Yeah.
I was scared of my mother.
Bro.
My elude twist.
Bro, no funny shit. No funny shit to that point, bro. I remember the first time I got bopped, and nigga, like, I'm in the cuffs, whatever. I go to the station, whatever, and this and the third, and I'm there. I'm a young boy, so it's like they let me go. But like I'm there, and I'm just like, what is this doing? But I see my mom, bro. I broke down. And not because I knew, it's not even like on some like, nigga, I knew I wasn't gonna get in trouble. I knew it wasn't gonna be the law or anything like that. But I was like, damn, I fucking made my mom.
I just disappointed.
Bro. Like, it wasn't even, it was like, she came in, my sister came in, and I was fucking like, bro, I broke down. So that's when it made me realize, like, bro, like, to what you're saying, bro, like, I had to put the family first, bro.
There's a certain respect, you know, when you grow up in a, you know, Caribbean household.
Yeah.
That your mother is on a pedestal.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I remember one time.
Because your pops left.
Right.
Wait. I've just died because all of our pops left. I was just confirmed, nigga. Niggas just like, yeah, the nigga left, bro. Like,
What else did you do, nigga?
Who else was gonna leave?
You know what I mean?
all 3 of our pops playing Keno right now.
It wasn't gonna be Mama
Upham's
Love.
Corner.
You know, it took years to, you know.
Nah, shout out my dad. I saw him a couple weeks
shout
ago.
out my pops. My pops in my
dad.
life. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it took years to prepare that, but that's another story. We can go there another day.
But you made a song about your pops. But yeah, that's
wow. That's actually That's actually crazy you said that.
Yeah.
That's Secondhand Lessons.
Yeah.
That was off of The Game is the Game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Adelina. That's my baby.
She in the building.
Shout out.
She did all the game is the game on that. That's
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I didn't see no credits, but I guess I guess that comes later. That comes later.
Whatever I get my royalties, that's when I
okay.
slide
You
her.
heard
You know
that? This is documented.
That's
This
good.
stays
That's
on
good.
YouTube.
That's strong.
Yeah, I mean, this is good
Nah,
shit.
but that's crazy that you said that because yo, like, you know what? And you just jogged something in my mind when I was talking about like changes and shit like that. Like that is the first project. Like I was like, yo, I need to find a way to be honest in my shit. And that was the first project when I was talking. I talked about my dad, right on that shit, bro. Like legit, yo. I remember
You talk about good shit on that.
yeah, bro. I talked
Vulnerability.
about my dad. Talked about niggas running down on niggas and shit. Like I talked about motherfuckers like thinking about fucking suicide. Not me, but I'm saying like my people. You know what I'm saying? So like that was the project. Where I was like, damn, like I really did actually. I not forgot about it, but that was if I had to say because I'm thank you for jogging that. That was the point where I was working with the homie Grubby, where I was like, yo, I gotta really try to put my real into these projects. You know, and that's why like
What year was that?
that was 2016.
Okay.
I think that was 2016.
Okay.
2016, 2017.
That was a while ago.
But it's a thing where it's like I said this recently, and I said it take time between the drops because I'm never posting the fiction.
Right.
Like yo, like I don't drop like a project every single month or whatever. Cause yo, I can't lie, bro.
You gotta go through some shit.
I can't lie, bro. I gotta go through some shit. I gotta feel some shit, you know. And my shit is getting darker. You know, niggas are hearing my shit. And niggas like, yo, like what's going on with your shit? But like, bro, that's just where my mental's at. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I forgot what niggas was talking about. I think this is Pops, but
I don't remember what we was talking about.
but anyways,
No, but I like that song though. I thought it was vulnerable as fuck. You know?
nigga, I fucking
Like even in the beginning of the song, you was like, "Man, I gotta call this nigga, man." I didn't know like what the song's gonna be about. I was like, "What the fuck is
bro,
going on?"
I was at the my pops love that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send this link to you, nigga. I don't know if you're gonna watch this shit. I'm gonna send this to you, but this nigga is like the classic. Like you do some shit, and it's like this, like, of course. Like, and then like to the point where you're like, I want to punch you in your shit, bro. I want to punch you in your shit for real. Cause so the song is basically, I'm driving his whip, right? Cause I was going to work or some shit, whatever. And like, nigga, it's like an older whip, like an 01 Avalon.
Right.
So
You
nigga,
talk about how the shit won't start.
That's a
yeah,
classic.
you're fat, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like,
That's a
nigga, the
classic
shit wouldn't
one called
start.
01
And this nigga's just
Avalon,
like,
nigga.
wait,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
This nigga's just like, yo, what you do to the car? Let me tell you, you need to put the key in on it. And I'm just
You gotta
like,
jiggle it.
yo,
You have to jiggle it.
yo, bro. But the thing,
Give it the gas and jiggle it.
but what fucked me up was the fact that it was rain. I was just done with work. I was tired. Some shit happened with the kids, and I wanted to go home. And it was raining, like pouring, nigga. Could not get into the car. Couldn't start the car. This nigga's cussing me out. And I'm just like, bro, I'm fucking like, nigga, like I'm about to blow up, nigga.
Yeah.
So that song, like that's what that was, bro. And it's called Secondhand Lessons because like when you talk about something that's secondhand, that's something that's given off. So that's the idea of it was like, I didn't have a first-hand experience with my father. I had a second-hand experience with my father. So all the lessons from him was second-hand lessons. You know, I got like my first-hand lessons was my mom.
Right.
My mom is nigga. I say this all the
Mama
time.
love.
Yeah.
My mom was my football coach. My mom was my accountant. My mom was my fucking DA. My mom was
All that.
everything,
Yeah.
nigga. Everything.
All that.
She held
had
that shit
it all,
down.
nigga.
So that's what that song was. You know. So
That's fine.
I like that.
yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Universum.
Shout out Frank.
Yeah, shout out Frank.
Shout out Frank the Butcher,
man.
yo.
Butcher, man.
Yo, that nigga's legitimately like, and I'm not saying this just because I work with him and whatever, and he knows this because he knows I'm gonna say this, but the nigga, in my opinion, is a fucking legend for this state as far as like
Tastemaker.
culture and
Right.
exactly a tastemaker, bro.
Tastemaker, bro.
Legend, bro.
Tastemaker. You be choosing
What?
the perfect word.
Great word, bro. This nigga's a thesaurus, nigga.
He's the caption legend,
Nigga's
bro.
a thesaurus,
If you,
bro.
Yo, you should sell caption writer.
Yeah, y'all gotta
Like you should be like, yo, I can write your caption.
That might be a thing.
Yo, on
Hallmark,
dead,
holla at your
yo,
boy.
this nigga could put some shit
And I'll narrate that shit.
on Dead Dogs, nigga.
I mean, but How'd that come to be, man?
So, me and the homie Billy Loman, my fault, formerly Billy Loman.
Charles Loman.
Charles Loman. We did a project together in 2020, late 2020.
Okay.
And it was called Rome, Remains of a Man.
Okay.
And we was working and Frank heard it. And this actually was like, when you hear the game is the game and you hear world sport, you're like, all right, this nigga can rap, this nigga can write a beat. But I'm like, yo, let me start experimenting more. You know, so that's what Rome was. I was like, yo, this is the first project I'm really gonna try to experiment with, like, new beats, with like fucking different topics. And I think a lot of the experiences I was talking was outward. You know, what's going on to me and how I'm reacting versus like, yo, what's going on inside of me as these things are happening.
Wow.
So that was Rome. So, you know, me and Loman worked on it. Frank heard it and Frank was like, yo, like, this is tough, da-da-da. And then Loman just hits me up one day like, yo, Frank wants to work with you.
Wow.
And bro, for me, yo, one of my favorite rappers of all time is Prodigy, right?
Okay.
R.I.P. Prodigy,
Okay.
R.P.P., R.P. Bandana P.
Word.
Like,
VIP,
bro. Like, I remember there's a store called Gibberish on Newberry Street, like 2014, some shit like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Frank was like Frank was going in. Like, Frank was doing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And he got Prodigy out through his Business
that.
as Usual collab.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Right?
Yeah.
And I met Prodigy and I was like, bro, like, this is my fucking one of my favorite rappers ever. And I dapped him up, met him. Bun B also as well, like another other day.
That's fire.
And so for me, it was like to think like, yo, this is someone who was a part of like me meeting one of my idols. And also like not even just like that, but like, nigga, like, I know what he's done with Reebok. I know what he's done for Alchemist. I know I know a bunch of shit this motherfucker's done.
Right.
His own personal brand, you know what I'm saying? Like Business as Usual. Now, obviously, like Peace. All the shit that he's doing, I'm like, yo, this nigga is amazing at what he does.
Fact.
And he wants to work with me, and I'm like, word, this is fire. So Loman hooked that up, and, you know, he was like, yo, I heard what you did on Rome. I like that you're experimenting. I have these beats that I set. He was like, yo, he basically was like, I could release this project as is. He's like, but I want you to come in on some jazz shit, right? To sprinkle in pieces of instrumentation and track. Like, you know, when you listen to a jazz track and you hear the fucking person on saxophone go on a solo?
Right.
Yeah.
That's how he was. He was like, yo, I already got the beat. I need you
hear
to be my
you rapping
saxophone.
over sax. That shit is
You know what I'm saying?
Use your voice as an instrument.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And
So
that's what Frank brings out of artists.
yeah, bro. Like, obviously with Av.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking
Dion
obviously with
Chase.
Dion Chase.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, like, it's really one of those things where, like, he knows how to surround that sound. Yeah. So, so we worked on that, and he was like, yo, just make it. Bro, like, it takes me a while to write music. I'm not gonna lie. Not like, I take a time because I need things to happen to me. But for this, because of already kind of what was going on in my life and whatnot, I was like, yo, I think I could like just do this quick. It took me like maybe like 2-3 weeks to write everything.
Wow.
For some people that might be long.
Wow.
I don't know. For me, that's short in retrospect.
I don't think that's long.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
To make a project? No,
yeah.
it's not.
So I wrote everything and I recorded it and sent it to him, and he
What?
was like, bro, this is good.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is what I
So,
wanted.
you know, like from beginning to end, like it for some people it's uncomfortable. And I get that. Shout out to Noble real quick.
Shout out my man
Shout out
Noble,
Noble a
my
couple
brother.
of times. Shout out to Noble, the fucking man,
bro.
the guy, bro.
Yes.
The nigga definitely, like, you know, when we was together, because he did an interview for me on WBUR, the Artery, and he covered that shit. And he was like, he asked a lot of good questions, and he talked about like the music being digestible. And I'm like, yo, like if people don't fuck with it, I don't care.
Right.
That's basically kind of what I said.
Word.
And I want people to be uncomfortable in that experience, because the thing is, this isn't cookie cutter shit. Going back to what you said, this is something that you got to sit with. If you can sit with it, cool. If you can't, I appreciate you for trying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like that we wanted to really make some shit that was like introspective. Like, look at the cover. The cover is a nigga floating in space by himself, and it's dark around. We wanted to bring
On
that
an asteroid
element,
or some shit.
that element on it. Like,
I'm not gonna hold you. Like a lot of them you could play no lyrics on them. You could just,
and that's what he wanted.
Play
yeah.
instrumentals.
Yeah,
and
bro.
just-
Cause you know what it
let it
is?
rock.
You hear the transitions in the shit. Like, there's some shit like on what's the fifth track? Apology.
In 10 Directions.
Thank you. In 10 Directions, right?
Yeah.
So as that's playing, before it starts, it's like, who is he? And there's all these little blips and
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So it serves as its own thing. I'm like I said, I'm just another instrument on it. You know,
That's fire.
another instrument on it.
Great way
So
to put it.
So, as far as like that connection with Frank the Butcher, man, have you ever worked with Avenue?
me, I've got some shit in the tuck.
Okay.
Av is I tell Av all the time. First of all, shout out Av.
Yeah, shout out Avenue, man.
Shout out
That's
Av
my
a lot
guy.
of times, right? I tell Av not every time, but a lot. I Love My is literally one of the best fucking songs out of the city ever, bro.
I think it's one of the best songs that I've ever heard.
Bro, it
Period. Like
captures a beautiful moment, bro.
like him in Last Days. This is when
Bro,
Last Days was fresh out.
Shout out, bro. And last, you heard the conviction, bro. You heard last, like, I'm home, nigga. Like, bro, shout out Last Days.
Nah,
Couple
Avenue
of
got
times,
mad
nigga.
songs
Yeah.
that I play every day. Like,
Yeah.
Real Recognize Real with Hill Holla. I
Yeah.
play that shit
Yeah.
Nightfall's my shit.
every
Yo,
day. Bro.
the Mass Ave and Lennox shit, the
my
Harry
God.
at the Greeks with him and
Nah,
Latrell, bro.
That whole album I
It's
have
crazy.
on my playlist.
Crazy,
So
crazy.
this mad shit I've got.
Yeah.
He's you
Nah,
know.
me and Av do have shit together, like a couple of things from
Oh, yeah,
like
that's- I
other
would-
producers and shit. Not Frank, but other producers.
That's exactly where my mind went when I heard this. I
Yeah.
said, why haven't I heard any Av and Kadeem shit?
And I'm gonna say, fuck, I smiled, so I gave it away. You gonna hear him on my next new shit. Not actually my next new shit, because I got a couple things.
next new
I got a
shit.
couple
Okay.
things down the line.
Okay.
I'm not even. You listen. I'm gonna say this right now. It's me. Fuck. I already said Av, but then it's two motherfuckers that's on there too. That nigga. It's people that one I look up to. It's super bar heavy, and it's a beautiful fucking song. That's from the city.
I'm ready to
Well,
hear him.
Yeah, from the city.
I'm here to hear him and rate him.
Like who?
Yeah.
I'm ready to rate him, man.
He said like who?
Yeah.
Nah, you got
ain't gonna drop the
nigga.
name.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans for that information, bro.
This nigga, you got an OnlyFans?
I ain't no only fan. I don't pay for porn.
Yo, wait, what did nigga say? Yo,
I don't pay
nigga,
for
listen.
it.
If you pay for porn, not there's anything wrong with it. Whatever, do what you got to do. Paying for porn is equivalent to playing Keno, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You
Like,
did-
bro, like
you
like,
didn't like, holding
porn.
up the
You
line.
You could just throw a couple dollars and you go to the corner store, the gas station, whatever. But playing Keno, you have to sit down and dedicate your time,
Right,
bro.
right.
I know.
You could grab a scratch
I
ticket and
paid
leave.
attention
And leave,
to
nigga.
You could have done that.
And
But
leave,
no,
nigga.
you chose to invest your time.
Time, nigga.
Bro, I pick.
You got
I know-
your kids waiting in the car.
I know where every dollar goes. goddammit. If the homeless man don't look greasy enough, I don't give it to him. Cause you gotta work harder, my nigga. You can't just be there all clean, nigga. You gotta go get a job.
This nigga,
Everybody's
bro.
hiring, bro. Hey, a pandemic, bro. Everybody quit.
Yo, this
Nobody got any employees,
This
nigga.
nigga's-
But you over there at the red light, over there with your babies. You
The
not selling
the
me.
sign be freshly written.
And I seen 6 niggas with the same sign.
And you're like, yo, my
that
nigga-
means they had a convention. They had a meeting, nigga, a panhandler meeting.
Niggas
nigga.
be like, yo, how
He
you
was like,
get this
I got
fresh
you,
ink
nigga.
on
Like,
this
I'm
shit?
gonna write this.
Yo,
for you.
How you afford that
Yo,
thick ass
bro,
permanent marker,
I'm not,
my nigga?
I'm not being
That's the good
insensitive.
shit.
nigga, that's
I'm not
that's
being
Sharpie.
insensitive, dog. This world, there's opportunity everywhere. And like people are hustling in different ways.
Yes.
And I feel like that shit is a hustle.
Yo.
OnlyFans, that shit is a hustle.
Yes.
It's a hustle. So like I don't shade the women.
Nah, no shade.
Who are gonna do that, but
Or whoever.
for you servants. You niggas,
It's a foul.
yo, you
Foul.
niggas is out here beta, nigga. Just out here.
Yo,
So
speaking of homeless, shout out RIP to Bum on Morton Street.
word.
Yeah, yo.
When he passed,
Bro, that's just like I saw it on Facebook. It might be true, but nigga, have you seen that nigga?
I haven't.
I haven't seen that nigga,
Yo,
bro.
all right, so the bum on Morton Street. I heard.
Go ahead, tell your story. Everybody got a story,
I heard,
nigga.
I heard. Nah, not Shaky. Shaky's from Roxbury. Yeah, he passed recently too. He had like a whole funeral and all of that. Niggas invited me in on some more shit. Shaky.
Oh, shaky.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
shaky.
was in
Shaky
Roxbury.
from
I've
Roxbury.
seen Shaky in Mattapan.
Yeah. Speaking to the mic.
Oh wait, shaky passed.
Yeah,
I've
from
seen
Roxbury.
Shaky in Mattapan, man.
From Dudley, like in that area.
Talking about he got the balding shit. And
Yeah, bro. But I heard he.
I'll take my hat off. I got a chill. I look crazy, bro.
All right, so-
Hold
so-
on, my hat straight.
Back to the Morton Street bum.
My fault. Yeah.
I heard that nigga had a home right where he used to beg for money.
Bro, yeah. I heard
And
he was a doctor.
He used it right. I heard he snapped one day. I heard he was like a professor at a school or some
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? He snapped one day and he was like, yo, fuck it. I'm done. Niggas is gonna give me money.
What? One way or another, niggas is gonna give me money. Niggas.
You see?
I can't confirm nor deny that.
Come on,
This is
bro.
exactly the words that he
Come
used.
on, bro.
But
I
the nigga-
believe it.
But the nigga said,
I
"Fuck."
will not be
I'm gonna tell you
that
like this:
nigga,
every
bro.
winter he had a new coat.
Oh yeah, on Dead Dog.
His coats were never the same.
Nah, he always had a
he
fresh
might
coat.
He might have had a Margiela on the low.
Yeah,
we
always
just ain't
had
know.
a
We just
fresh
ain't
coat.
know.
He had a bubble goose every fucking winter, my nigga.
He was
I'm
good. He
driving
was
by
warm,
in my
bro.
95 Camry going to school, and I'm like, how is this nigga fresher than me?
This nigga got the Helly Hansen with the polo jeans,
Nah, I'm
bro.
not
Like
buying
crazy.
it. I'm not buying it.
Crazy.
I ain't
bro.
get that nigga a dime.
I'm not insensitive.
That
That's
dog.
just it's a hustle, and I'm not getting hustled. Not at a red light. You know how many red lights I be at?
So if
Every red light, I'm giving a nigga some money.
You gonna go
nigga,
broke.
yo, my nigga
Trying to
on Blue
support
Hill
these
Lounge.
niggas.
Daddy,
Come
Daddy,
on,
with
bro.
my KFC. Daddy,
Right.
like, bro, like, you was, oh shit, I couldn't even buy dinner tonight, nigga. Like,
I
It's
gave
over
every
for-
nigga at red light fucking $1. Fuck out of here, man.
so if they work though, it's different.
I wouldn't be seeing them.
Nah, I'm talking about like, yo, let me do your windshield. Da, da, da.
Nah.
Nah.
Don't offer your services to me, nigga. Did I ask you? You know what I'm saying?
Nah. You could come up and wash
Nah,
my car.
son. Nah, don't wash
Nigga, wait,
my
so
shit.
you go to Red Sox games and smack the nigga for trying to sell you peanuts?
That's different. I walked into the venue.
Venue.
You know what I mean?
That's true. That's
this
true.
is
That's
a
true.
public. This is the streets.
That's
nigga.
true. That's true.
I'm just driving through, nigga. Mind your business.
Like, we don't have water boys up here. Like in Atlanta,
Right.
they got
Right.
little niggas who run up and sell water.
So is the difference age? What's the difference?
I don't know. Like, would I buy water from these young niggas?
Now I would. 100%.
I don't know, man.
'Cause
Atlanta's hot, man.
No, I'm talking about Atlanta. I'm talking about in general.
Maybe
like,
on a green light. like
Here,
if
nigga.
Like if it's green,
nigga hit you with the.
you know what I mean?
What's up
Throw
with
it, throw it, throw it.
shit fly away and shit. But I mean, honestly, man, like when it comes to like panhandlers and shit like that,
Yeah.
it all depends on my mood. Like,
Nah, that's real, bro. That's real. Because there's some niggas. I mean, sometimes, most of the times, if they're white, it's just like.
oh no, I don't give no white.
It's just like
homeless
this, bro.
nigga
It's,
shit.
it's,
You
it's
almost
a
made me
blank stare.
choke.
Like, it's a blank stare. It's a blank
Saxons
stare.
don't get a dime out of me because you gave away your privilege, nigga.
That's one of my favorite shit I heard, nigga. What did they say?
Saxons.
It's like nigga, you were born white and end up homeless. Like you won the lottery and lost the ticket.
Dead dog.
Oh,
That's
that
real
dog.
shit.
Oh, that dog.
Nigga, you was born with the ultimate cheat code, and that's just being white.
Come on, man. You failed, nigga.
You forced it. I literally had this conversation on Monday with a client in my office. He said some shit, and I said, "Yo, don't ever give up your white privilege, man."
Cause you stupid.
So he goes to tell me, "Oh, white privilege. I don't have white privilege. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon." And I said, "You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You was born white."
You born white, nigga. That's it.
I said, "I'll tell
That's
you like
your
this."
silver spoon. That's
chosen
your-
And I told the nigga straight up. I said, "Look, I was in a courtroom with some white boys that did the same exact crime as me.
And you got years.
These niggas before me, the judge looked at them and said, I never want to see you in my courtroom again. You guys go out and have a good one."
Wicked. Yo,
Nigga,
wait, hold
this
on.
is arraignment. This is arraignment.
This nigga said go out and have a good one.
Yeah, he gave him a little lecture.
But like,
Obviously,
like,
this-
yeah,
right. He literally scolded them for a second and said, "Don't fuck your life up."
else?
Right?
Then he seen
Now
you. That nigga said.
I'm like, oh shit.
Nigga said.
And then, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. These two white boys. He's like,
Bring him up.
these two white boys was wearing t-shirts and jeans and sneakers.
And nigga, you came in the
I had a
Sean John,
whole
the
suit.
Sean John 3-piece.
I had a whole suit on.
Didn't matter.
Fresh waves.
You see right
I
through
brushed
that.
the shit out my hair, my
Right
nigga.
through that
Wait.
shit.
There's the real question. Did you wear glasses?
Nah, I didn't wear no
I
glasses.
said niggas love wearing.
My nigga.
Would have killed that.
Niggas love wearing glasses.
But you know at arraignment you don't get to say nothing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you gotta shut the fuck up. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you gotta shut
So
the fuck
at
up.
arraignment, this nigga just, all right, bring up, docket, whatever.
Yeah.
He took 2 looks at me. He was like, continuation.
Damn.
I'm like looking at these white boys walking out the room. And
Nigga
I'm
about
looking at the
you
judge.
back like,
I'm looking at my fucking lawyer like, nigga. He's like, you black?
Wait, you had a public defender?
No.
Damn, and the nigga shrugging at you still, nigga?
At this time, I had already learned about the public defenders.
Oh my god! But the nigga shrugging at you and you get him on fucking. That's crazy.
It was arraignment, bro.
I had a public defender one time.
It was arraignment.
But he ain't even whispered on your ear like, "Don't worry, we gonna."
Immediately,
I ended up beating that case anyway.
Yeah, so that's whatever. Yeah.
So, but either way,
Wait, what you say, Cash?
I had a public defender one time, nigga.
he had darkers on.
Nigga, his shoes was bent crazy. like I just looked at him like, I'm going to jail. Yo, nigga.
This nigga said he had boat shoes on and khakis, nigga.
If your public defender got more than 2 creases in his shoes,
It's over, bro.
You going to jail.
Yo, if
And
you're
like everybody looked at him, everybody was like, I was like, oh,
They looked
shit.
at him. They looked at you. They looked at him. They looked at you.
nigga, if your public
shit.
defender is not wearing cufflinks,
Yeah.
you are seeing
bro.
at least 2 years, bro.
The
At
best
least 2
money that a
years, bro.
lawyer could buy is when I walked into the courtroom and the fucking my lawyer called the judge by first name.
Wow,
And asked him about his wife and daughters.
Wow, that's
and
rapport.
I said, yes.
that's rapport.
But you know, I think it worked for me though, because the judge kind of like laughed when he came up. So like everybody kind of had pity for him.
It was like a pity
So
verdict.
like they looked at me like, you know, like he in danger. Like, let's save him, like from him. So
judge-
like
the
it
judge-
worked in my favor.
The judge was like, counsel?
Yeah, like,
Yo, this niggas came up and niggas was like, yo, so listen, we are gonna go forward.
All right.
Your defendant, we're gonna forgive him. You, the shoes, we won't.
Right.
what are those?
Hell, nigga.
Yeah, they could have killed him in there, bro. But yeah, I'm sure he got me up. Pause.
Yeah, pause
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, pause that. But Kadeem, man, what's next, man, for you musically, bro? Because
Yeah,
the last joint you dropped, was it Universum?
it was Universum.
Yeah, it was Universum.
That was December 2021.
Yeah.
Next,
What's the date?
no date, but
September.
Because you got other
I'll
joints.
give you the month.
Oh,
Okay.
It's this month.
Okay.
It's called Rubber Meets Road. It's a 3-track project though, nothing crazy.
Okay.
But
so we ain't gonna rate it.
But it's bars.
Yeah.
But it's bars, of
All right,
course.
it's under 15 minutes though, right?
It's under,
so we're not
it's
gonna
under
rate it.
15. But no rating, but it's all right though, because we'll be back for the next one.
All right.
There's that, so that's going to drop June,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, is the album. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's the album. I don't know when it is either. I'm just trying to get everything right.
All right.
Everything's with intention, bro. I don't do nothing accidental. I don't do anything last minute. Everything has intention, as the universe is set for me. You feel me? So, yeah, that's what we
no
got.
corners.
Yeah, bro. Like niggas cut corners all the time, bro. Like the thing is, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've definitely made mistakes, but I will say I'll never cut a corner making that mistake. I tried my hardest. Like, boom, I fucked up. All right, cool. But I know I tried my hardest. Like it's not on some like, whatever. Like, and I don't think about it because that's what I noticed with niggas. Like, yo, bro. Like, I'll go with a nigga to the studio, and it's just not calling nobody out. Because I've recorded with a lot of niggas. Yeah, I've recorded with a lot of niggas
Yes, you
recently.
have.
So I'm not talking about anybody in particular right now, but I'm just talking about in general. Like if I go to a studio session with
last
somebody and niggas is recording and niggas like fuck up the hook or some shit like that on like the dub, right? They fuck up the hook on the dub, which is the underneath vocal.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna record that. They're like, oh, it's the dub. Niggas ain't really gonna hear that. Let that go.
They will.
Like that's crazy to me.
That
That
is
niggas
crazy.
think like that. That's
Yeah.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Oh, you would have loved my old engineer.
yeah, he's
He would have literally like do it over.
Yeah. yeah.
He literally like I'd be like, yo, this is it. He's like, nah, nigga.
He don't
Bro,
even,
that
nigga
is someone.
didn't
You know what that
turn.
is? That's someone that cares about you,
Right.
And they care
Right.
about what the fuck you do.
And what he puts his name on.
Yeah, that too.
Right.
Actually, matter of fact, yeah,
Right.
more of that actually,
Right.
for real.
Absolutely. You should care about what you put your name on
Yeah.
as the engineer. You know, the producer's one thing, but you're the engineer. You're controlling the sound.
Yeah, bro.
You should give a fuck about the product that you release out
Nigga,
there.
a beat could be, I'm not gonna say ass. It could be listenable, but not like crazy.
Yeah.
But with the right engineer, nigga, he can take the right artist and make that shit pop, bro.
Right.
Think about nowadays, bro. I heard this shit the other day. What the fuck did I hear? I was listening to shit before I got here, and it's not no like rap on like New York niggas and the drill shit. Cause I fuck with drill music. But it was like one of those things, it was one of these niggas sampled Avant.
Okay. I
Nigga
hate the
sampled
new
that.
samples.
I know it's crazy right now,
going.
but this nigga sampled that shit, and all this nigga did was with the fucking 808, and I'm listening to this shit, and I'm like, bro, this shit is so fucking simple, bro.
Right.
So what I mean by that is that, like, when I think about an engineer, the shit knocked though,
Right.
off of just a simple Avant sample, hi hats, one snare, and 808s, and the shit really felt surrounded, and I'm like, damn.
Right.
I'm like, yo, if you have the right artist and you have the right engine that gives a fuck about what they're doing, bro,
Right.
you're gonna have an amazing product.
Absolutely. What do you usually go to record?
I'm all the fucking over, bro. I'm all over, bro. Like, I mean, I'm gonna shout out Ugly Duck Studios.
Okay.
In Austin. Shout out Diva. Shout out Grubby Paws.
Okay.
Studio out in East Boston.
Okay.
Right? And shout out myself. Like those are
Yeah, all
like
your shit.
those are the three. Oh, shout out Raph.
Okay.
My nigga Raph out in New York. Raph mixed it. But those are really the four places I can see off the top of my head that I've gone in the last whatever amount of months that I've like recorded a song there. You know, I bounce around. I'm really on some like, yo, nigga, like, me and this nigga Bodie was talking the other day, right?
Okay. Oh, that's a good nigga.
So-
Bodie Rock, that's
Shout out
my
Bodie.
guy.
It's you.
I'm Dogs.
It's Dogs.
I'm Dogs.
So me and this nigga Bodie was talking the other day, right? And we was talking about some shit about potentially what music, whatever, and making shit, whatever. And he just put it like this, like, yo, like, as long as we got someone that understands the shit, I don't give a fuck where we record. So that's for me. I'm like, yo, like, I need to get better with mixing my own shit. I'm really trying to get better. I released a song recently. It's called Flashpoint.
Yeah,
Where I mixed it
Flashpoint,
myself.
that's
And
hard.
like,
Oh,
I'm
you
just-
mixed that?
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
fine.
I'm just trying to get better, bro. Like, I'm
Right.
not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, that's not the best mix, but the same thing I'm saying with mistakes, nigga. Like, I think there's mistakes in that, but I try my fucking hardest to make it as good as it sounds.
You didn't
Right.
cut no corners.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't cut no fucking corners.
Right.
So for me, it's like, yo, like, what we was saying was like, yo, like, nigga, we can record at my crib, and I've been recording myself sometimes too, and I'm trying to get better at that because shout out Latrell. I want to call
Shout out
Latrell real
Latrell
quick.
James, man.
Latrell's fucking amazing.
Yes, he is.
And Latrell's literally a
One
big
of us,
inspiration because that nigga is a motherfucker who could produce, record, mix, and engineer and
Right.
master all his own shit, bro.
Yes, yes.
So I
We
see
know.
that, I'm like, yo, if I can get
Come on,
that, but it
production.
takes time, bro.
Production.
It takes his production, bro.
Like this man is on Cheerios commercials.
Shout out.
He's on all types of commercials.
He's
Like
smoking shit.
This nigga, what he say? He said something like, he's like, I took care of my mama off a Cheerio bag, something like that. I forget.
that
If I
dogs.
misquoted it, my fault. But like, yo, you got.
I know
that,
the
bro.
bar. I know
you
the
got that.
bar.
Yeah, you
I
got
know
that,
the bar.
bro. You got that.
Latrell's amazing, man. Like, and he's elusive as fuck too. Like, I've been trying to get fucking Latrell on.
I'm gonna put that nigga in the hell
Latrell
up.
was good, my nigga. Was
Look,
good.
you're right at the camera, nigga.
We want you.
Dead
We
dogs.
want you up here, bro.
Know that.
On Dead Dogs. Make us a jingle. Pause.
I'm
You know
about
what I'm
to
saying?
put that. Don't worry, I'm gonna put him in the figure 4. Bring him up here, nigga. Don't worry.
Word. But there's some current events that I want to talk about. I want to open
Word.
the floor to you. You was real hype about the Celtics talk earlier, man.
Yeah, I interrupted y'all on y'all shit.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, when niggas get too excited, niggas happen to do that. But it's okay.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's acceptable.
It's good. It's good. Good.
So what you got for the Celtics, man? What do you think's gonna happen, man, with this
in 6
series?
or 7.
I'm gonna say 6. The thing is, and that's
I want it to be in 6.
And the thing is, this realistically, I don't hold no slight against Golden State. They're not chop livers, so it's not awesome. Like, I think that they're whatever. As a Chiefs fan, I have to say 6, you know. But realistically, I could say 7, but I don't see with Clay having the game that he had, the motherfucker was shooting lights out, and Curry having the game that he had, shooting lights out, and they lose by 16 because Curry gets into foul trouble because
Draymond scored 2 points.
Draymond scored 2 points and
But
fouls
Draymond
out.
never scores, so it's never about.
Yo, you know he has more. He has more.
2
he has
points,
more
though.
fouls than points right now.
Yeah, he got 2 more texts and he gets suspended.
Yeah, bro. So it's really one of those things where it's one not looking bright for them, but realistically, Game 4, even though it's home, this is just how the NBA is. It's gonna be called in their favor. I'm not saying also like I'm not
Watch the refs.
I'm not gonna be some conspiracy shit and be like, oh, they're gonna extend it, blah blah. But realistically, they're gonna be like, yo, All right, Draymond got ejected last game.
Nah,
and
Draymond's about to
blah, blah,
do
blah,
that
blah.
shit that he did in game 2 again.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't see it in game 3 because game 3 was even, but
Bro.
now they're back against the wall.
He was doing some wild
He's
shit
necessary.
in
He
game
scored 3
3,
points
bro.
in game 2,
That shit
right?
is necessary, though.
Yeah.
That-
Nah. Yo, listen. The thing is,
they need him to
yo,
do that to win.
The thing is, right?
They
with
are not
Draymond,
tough.
Niggas might say shit about Draymond, bro, but the thing is, I'm gonna fucking respect about Draymond. Niggas asked him about the fuck you, Draymond, blah blah blah. This nigga said, "Yo,
He answered like a man.
I gotta ignore it. That's not my call. I'm not
Right.
there to respond to it. I'm here to play the game."
Right.
Kerr said some bitch shit.
Right.
Clay said some bitch shit.
Whole shit.
Draymond was like, "Yo, like nigga, like fuck it. Like it is what it is, nigga. I know who I am. I know what's gonna happen."
You know what I thought was funny though?
What?
Like the nigga Clay was talking about how niggas were swearing.
Yeah, and then Draymond,
And then
was
Draymond
like,
had
how'd you
his
play?
kid next
Like
to
shit.
him. He's like shit with his kid next to him. And I'm like, wow, that's your
Bro.
man's.
Yeah, bro. It's like realistically, bro, Boston, Atlanta. Listen, I work with kids. So
Fuck them
nigga,
kids.
fuck them kids.
Dog.
Nah, yo, I got it. Yo, I don't know if y'all do a bleep and blurp it out, but yo, strike that from the record. Nah. All right, well, I hope I get rehired next year. Anyways, so nigga, like, but it's really one of those things where kids are assholes. Kids are assholes.
Oh, no.
And humans are assholes in general,
By
but
nature.
Learn
kids
it.
are condensed assholes.
Are mean,
Because
bro.
they don't fucking know when to operate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
but I say that to say, thinking about him saying, yo, swearing up. Nigga, every fucking kid above the age of fucking like 8 got a smartphone in their head. You tell me they ain't seen no swears?
Oh, nah.
Come on,
On
bro.
them, dog.
They got them.
Nigga, I'm
like,
saying right
that's all
now,
you got?
them little white boys from Southie was in the audience also like, fuck you, Dre. Nigga, I'm saying
They
too,
probably
bro.
started the chant.
Bro, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
John B. looking ass motherfucker, bro. It's crazy, dog.
Let's-
Shout out John B, though. Shout out John B.
But let's see what happens with that, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm excited.
One thing I wanted to mention before we start talking about some other shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to the testing lab. Noble,
shit, yeah.
you know, at the Sound Lab in Brockton, man. I'm talking about the testing lab is a breeding ground for new talent, man. Like, and I don't even want to say new talent. I'm talking about talent that maybe a lot of people may not know of, right? So we went to the 11th one on Tuesday, and it had to be the best one. Like, I mean, like, I'm talking like there's people that I never heard of, and there's people from that one that I want to interview, that I want to sit down with, right? So there's a lot of other platforms who have interviewed people who's been on there and things of that nature, but like, I'm very selective. We're very selective,
Yeah,
like,
nigga.
you know what I mean?
What you mean? I
But
ain't buying
there's
chicken for
guys
everybody.
from like, you know what I mean, Springfield, Western Mass that
Yeah.
pulled up and they was doing a motherfucking thing. Quality is somebody I wanted to shout out because that motherfucker is nice.
Yeah.
Yo, look, shout out to Inappropriality, man. Like the podcast from out there.
Oh, yeah, shout out to him.
They're like the mecca of you know, talent out there, and they bring fucking gems every time we have a testing lab event. And we're, you know, I'm on the panel amongst, you know, a lot of other platform owners and things of that nature. So tap into the testing lab every other week at the Sound Lab in Brockton, man. Shout out to Noble for putting this together, for
Shout out
even,
to the
you know,
bro.
curating this. I think it's the next big thing for as far as like, you know,
Events.
you know, not only events but just talent and mass. You know what I mean? It's really painting with a wide brush now because you got people from Boston, Brockton, Rhode Island, fucking New Bedford, fucking Springfield, Worcester. Like, motherfuckers really coming out to Brockton just to showcase their talent every other week. So I think it's dope. I love it. But there's also some other shit that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Trouble.
Yeah. RP Trouble. That's crazy. bro.
R.I.P. to Trouble, man.
Atlanta's on fire.
How y'all
Atlanta's
feel about that
crazy,
situation,
bro.
man? Y'all know the story?
So I know a little bit. The thing is, sometimes it's like I gotta just not dig into shit for my own mental.
Yeah.
So, but as soon as I saw like his chick and nigga and blah blah blah, I was like, I'm not looking into this shit because it's gonna piss me off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so my fault. But what's the story?
So the story, from what I've conjured up, is he went to go see some chick, right? Probably smash, whatever.
Yeah.
We don't know. But her man, her man or baby's father or whatever dude that she was dealing with prior that she alleged that she was done with, pulls up to the crib, starts arguing with Trouble, shoots the nigga, kills him. Right? Now she's distraught, you know what I mean? She's telling the whole story and things of that nature, right? And I hate hearing stories like that. You know what I mean? And I shout out to Last Days once again. Oh, yeah, I seen him on his story. He was like, "You bitches is filthy," right? Because why would you invite a nigga over knowing that you got this crazy nigga that might pop up at any moment?
I mean, what if she told him?
What if she didn't?
But that's
right?
all,
we don't know.
Those are
right?
what ifs, though.
Right?
Yeah,
These are all what ifs. But what I'm saying is this: fuck all of that, right?
Yeah.
Young men, young kings.
Please stop killing over pussy.
No, stop going to these bitches' houses. Straight up. You don't know what the fuck type of situation she involved in, nigga. You don't know what type of nigga that she was with, nigga. If you're trying to bust it down, if you can't take her to the crib, get a telly or some shit. Fuck that bitch in the telly. Fuck her in the car.
Bro, stop killing over pussy,
Get your dick sucked in the whip.
I think that a little bit
Stop
more.
killing over pussy, bro.
This is true. But bitch niggas will be bitch niggas, bro.
They not killing over. Bitches don't kill over niggas.
You can't
women
control.
Women don't kill other women over niggas, bro. You don't see
true.
that happen.
Yeah, she'll kill the nigga first.
Yeah, bro. She's smoking him.
Because that's the situation at hand, right? This is your person, or what you thought was your person, right? Doing dirt, right? So I agree with that. You're right. Women don't do shit like that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, unless this is your joint, like, and you know it's your joint, don't pull up to a crib, man.
Yeah, bro. I think the part of the story that fucked me up was that it was her ex, right?
Yeah.
Like, the nigga wasn't. So the thing is, like, for me, it's like, I'm just wondering if, like, I'm not speaking on his name and RP him, but like, I'm just wondering if he just let the guard down. You know, on some like, yo, that's the ex. Like, I ain't got to worry about that nigga. Because, like, the crazy thing is, like, you got to move more militant than that. Like, you are a known artist in your fucking area. You got to move more militant. But, I mean, I agree with Cash, bro. I think it's more so that niggas really got to realize that that's not some shit that they entitled to.
It's not property.
It's not property, nigga. You don't own her, bro. That's simple.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah, no, I'm hip.
You got to control what you can control.
Yeah.
You can't control another man, bro.
Facts.
What you can control is your environment. Yeah. Right? And that environment is
that's offending. That's offending.
It's not you. That's uncharted territory.
Yeah.
That's not your spot.
I will say the crib is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna front. That's kind. Nigga, I'm a pedestrian.
Right.
So nigga, like, nigga, that's different from me. But nigga, you are your nigga that is affiliated. Right. Or like whatever and wherever in your face is known, you gotta move more militant than that. Right. You gotta.
Yeah.
So it's fucked up, man. RIP Trouble, man. But all I'm saying is, man, don't get caught lacking at these hoes.
Yo, RIP Trouble, RIP Metro's mother too, bro.
Oh yeah, I heard about
that's
that.
That's fucking crazy. And that's bro, but that goes back to that same shit of niggas feeling entitled.
Right.
You heard about that shit?
It was like her
boyfriend, bro. Killed her. Also, you know what I'm saying? Like that's that same shit.
His mom's? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, producer. Yeah.
Bro, there's definitely a very
that's crazy.
Serious
His what?
It's very serious issue.
His what killed what?
Yeah,
Metro's
his mother's boyfriend killed her.
His boyfriend killed her.
Boyfriend killed her.
Yeah.
Where he at?
I'm sure he's in jail.
I mean, his mom, him or you mean Metro?
Did he kill himself? No, I mean like the dude.
Oh, actually, I think it was murder. It was murder suicide. Yeah, it was.
Now that you say that, yeah. I think it was,
But yo, like, pussy. And the thing is, I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, Metro can't do nothing about that. He might. And I ain't speaking on nobody's name, so I ain't gonna talk about that.
No,
but what I'm gonna say is,
I'm talking about the nigga who committed suicide.
No, facts. No, I'm hip. I know that's what you were saying. But going back to what you were saying earlier, though, Cash, about like, yo, there's something with niggas and this idea of property, bro, thinking that like,
these women belong to you.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, this is mine, and bro, that just comes from insecurities, bro. Insecurities in the world feeding these messaging, but I mean,
because that thing hit him, nigga. That shorty had the grease. Never let him go. You going in my cabinet, nigga. Next to
like
my
Future
season,
said,
this nigga different.
Like Future said, go in my collection. This nigga Future was wild.
We don't know the intricacies of that, but we know a life was lost. So once again, RIP Trouble, man. I do want to talk about two more things before we wrap this up and get into some bars. So I want to get into two more things before we wrap this up, man, and get into these bars, man. The shooter from the Buffalo supermarket massacre, man.
Yeah.
That little piece of shit, Saxon. Fuck that nigga. May he rest in shit.
Wait. He died?
No, but
he's getting a chair. He's getting a chair.
we hope it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It might.
But,
Chair.
He got indicted on domestic terrorism charges and 10 counts of first degree
he's going forever.
murder, man. So let's clap it up for that.
Oh
man.
yeah.
He go to Guantanamo Bay. That's where they have cock meat sandwiches, nigga.
What he deserve? What he deserve?
Anal destruction, my nigga, nonstop.
Right, bro.
Nonstop anal
I ain't saying
destruction.
shit to that. Yo,
So,
listen,
look,
free all my niggas
pulverized,
out of
bro.
there. Fuck that, nigga. Keep all the Tiffy blondes in there. All
Or
that
dead
shit,
dog
bro.
saxons.
TV blows.
I like this nigga, man. It'll never bring the victims back, but I feel like this is a step in the right direction as justice being served.
Yeah,
right?
man.
What
When
else
something like
were
this
they gonna
happens,
do?
Right. Well, the first initial charge was only one count of first degree murder.
That's true.
That was it.
Which is crazy.
That was it.
Because the thing is, like, the fact of the matter is, like, now we see what's happening on the internet. We see what chains people's going on is on the third. It's like, what are we calling terrorism?
Right.
You know, like, what are we calling terrorism now?
Right.
Shooting up a school is
Bro,
terrorism.
RP all those
All those babies,
bro.
man.
RP those
mad
babies,
mass
bro.
And the adults too that got, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Everybody,
bro.
all the victims, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this, bro, for real. Like, I really say this, bro. Like, I'm a pedestrian, bro. I'm a pedestrian.
You mean a civilian?
I'm a civilian.
All right.
I'm gonna say actually facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. I'm a civilian. Nah, fuck that. I'm a pedestrian. I just be walking. I be walking. Nah, fuck that. Nah, I'm gonna stick on my word, nigga. Don't change my words, nigga.
I be crossing the street.
I be crossing the street, nigga.
I know what I meant.
Every day, all day, nigga. I be crossing the street, nigga. Nah, but for real,
On
it's
the
really
crosswalk too, nigga. Hit the
mine,
button,
nigga.
nigga.
I be
That's
jaywalking.
mine.
Hit me.
But I really be on some like, yo, like, yeah, like, I get the point of guns and defending yourself, and I like obviously like I'm not gonna even talk about that because nigga, Feds is watching, streets is watching, whatever.
Right.
But fact of the matter is, it's really one of those things where it's like, dog, I get the point of defending yourself, but on some real shit, not even on some like just some real shit, bro. Niggas defending yourselves, bro. Like niggas looking at like an AR-15 versus a nigga having like a Glock in the hood, bro.
It's different.
Completely different,
Yeah.
bro.
You're done.
It's completely different, bro. And the thing is, niggas treat this shit like the same, bro.
Let that
Nah,
223 hit you.
Bro, nigga, let a 5.56 hit you, nigga,
Right.
bro. Like,
Bro.
come on, bro. Like, what? 7.23. Like, nigga, that's just putting fucking Swiss cheese through you,
Right,
bro. Like,
right,
it's crazy.
right. It's going straight through you, man.
But anyway,
Permanent hole.
but
None of
anyway,
that shit was happening with a Glock though.
that's what niggas
None
don't
of that shit
realize,
was
bro.
going down with a Glock.
None of that shit, bro.
You probably could hit one, probably hit two, but you
But I'm
not.
gonna say it like this: why are these assault rifles easier to get than these Glocks?
Bro, you saw that shit on, it's like a couple years ago. The nigga goes, little white boy goes up. Can I buy scratch tickets? How old are you? 17. No, what are you doing? Can I buy alcohol? No, how old are you? 17. Can I buy porn? No, how old are you? 7. Goes to a gun fair. Can I buy a gun? Out
Done.
in like 10 minutes.
Done.
10 minutes, bro.
Clipped
So
up.
it's crazy where it's like, bro, like
Yeah.
this I don't know what it is with this nation. You say Saxons? That's what you say?
Saxons?
Saxons? I don't know if it's like the fascination with that shit, bro, but it's like, I don't know. At this point,
I mean, Saxons are the original rapers and pillagers.
Yeah.
So, you know,
100%.
America was
Nothing-
built on
nothing
fast food
surprises
and
me.
crime. Goddamn.
Fast
when it
food
comes
and
to
crime.
these niggas,
Nigga,
man.
what is that quote? That's you?
That's me, baby.
You just made that right now?
That's me.
Yo, wait, put the camera on me. Put that on a t-shirt. That's
On
it.
that, though.
Cash,
America was built on fast food and crime. Cash G's. I like
Cash
that.
is a national treasure. You know what I'm saying? We got to protect this man at all
Hey,
costs.
listen. If I go into a building and the Declaration of Independence was burning and Cash was in there, I'm saving Cash first. Fuck
Thank
him.
Or dead
Fuck him.
dogs.
Come on.
Niggas can't even read cursive no more. You ain't there. If we get wiped out, get Gary, they don't know what the fuck that shit saying. They gonna be like, what the fuck were they doing? These
Right.
niggas is over here making dumbass lies. What the fuck is this? You think they have no text? The fuck? No word? No word?
Yo, Yo, Cash, you gotta chill,
Like,
buddy.
nigga, kids are gonna be wiped
Yo,
out with nothing, bro.
That's crazy. Niggas said cursive.
On that dog, they don't teach cursive no
Bro,
more.
I'm hip.
It's not a thing.
Yo, that's crazy. Anyways.
Last thing,
Yeah.
they denied Young Thug bond.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
How much was it? It was $1 million?
$1 million.
Bro, the thing is this, right? I get it. Rico, niggas looking at you for years.
Yeah, but
So,
it's a local Rico.
It's
not even
local.
a federal.
It's different.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they have a federal building in Atlanta, so
Yes.
it's a little bit different.
Yes.
But the thing is, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them niggas. Fuck the feds. Fuck the law. I don't give a fuck about
dogs.
that. For me though, the crazy part is they gave that nigga $1 million bond, and they gave that same shit to Derek Chauvin, the nigga that killed George Floyd.
Wow.
$1 million bond for killing a nigga on camera, bro.
Wow.
Think about it. I get it. You got wiretaps, you got all this shit, conspiracy, blah, 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 racketeering. But, like, you telling me that this nigga who hasn't actually killed somebody,
Right.
Damn.
right, is held to that. The law is crazy,
You
bro.
killed that, bro.
Law
I
is
didn't even
crazy.
think about it like that.
Bro, the law's
That
crazy,
really
bro.
was.
So it's like, what do we price a life at? What do we price a sentence at,
Yeah,
bro?
But we're also not surprised. So, like, what do we exactly?
see what the fuck's going on.
Exactly.
When
So,
when
like,
neg, nigga, like
Yeah, right.
So, like,
I like this nigga.
I'm Haitian, I'm Haitian,
You know what I
bro.
mean? Honorary Zoe, my nigga. That dog.
Yo, listen.
Honorary.
If a nigga is telling me I'm an honorary Zoe, that's actually a Zoe, bro.
Oh, that
I'll
dog.
take
South
that.
yeah, dog. That
This
shit
nigga
was
know
hard.
mad fucking, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He
sure,
knows
nigga.
his shit. But free YSL,
Young service
Factual.
of the Lord.
Yes.
Factual.
young successful life. You know what I mean?
That's what we all want. That's what we all gonna have.
And that's what you are creating right now, my brother. So, Kadeem, this was a pleasure, bro.
Thank you.
This was fire, man. I love this conversation.
Love.
This was really good. We're gonna get some balls though, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
So let's get it, man. This is CWTFB Radio.
Episode 127.
I'm with my man Cash. It's Chiz and Cash, man. And you niggas know you need some cash, man.
Cash. Where else would
We
you
had
be?
Kadeem in the building, man.
Uh-huh,
Mattapan's
representing.
finest, man.
Can't wait.
We love y'all. Till next time, man. Red Cups and Rap Time.
Keep
baby.
it going. Let's go.
CWTFB.